Hey everyone, it's Paige, and I'm here because I want to share with you something that I have been thinking about for the past couple of weeks now. It's called Wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi is basically a Japanese art form, and the idea behind it is to look for beauty in imperfect and simple things. Wabi-sabi celebrates the fact that everything, all human beings, all living things, all objects are transient nature or have a transient nature, and eventually it will all return to dust. It celebrates the marks left by the passing of time. An object gains its value by going through a lot of uses and basically as it ages. To actually incorporate this with how we see ourselves. And I'm not just talking about ourselves, our physical selves, but I am also talking about the stories that we have. You know, oftentimes when we share our stories or the story of our lives, we most of the time share our accomplishments, all of our successes. But rarely do we share the things that have broken us or the things that have caused us to lose a part of ourselves or think of ourselves as damaged or broken. And pardon my cat. But that's what I want to share with you right now. One of the greatest things that happened to me was the day when I realized that my worst day, well, I've not just only had one worst day in my life. I've had numerous worst days because, as you know, that's just the cycle of life. We have ups and downs, and we have a lot of those really, really bad days. Now, I wanted to share this with you because when I was finally getting sick of feeling bad, of just feeling helpless or feeling like a victim about my own decisions or the things that I feel like I didn't deserve, I seeked for help, seeked for answers. To me, I think we should start seeing our worst days as also the best days of our lives. Now, why am I telling you this? It's kind of contradicting, right? That's a weird page. How am I gonna see my bad day as my good day? Well, I wrote a blog about it, and you can check it out as well, but here's my little point, basically. Think about your worst day, and chances are you'd be thinking of something that happened in the past. And if not, if you're going through your worst days right now, then I want you to just give a moment to pause and to, let it sink in that oftentimes we learn the best lessons in life from going through all the muck, all the yucky, dirty, hard stuff of life. When shit hits the fan, when really it hits our face, that's when we learn the best lessons in our lives. I'm sorry if that really grossed you out, but this is how it feels, right? Terrible days feels like we just got dunked on the face. And I want all of those to change. All of the shame, all of the guilt, all of the embarrassment, gather them all up. Instead of us trying to bury it deeper and deeper inside us, why don't we just look at it and realize that, hey, I've come past all of those things. I've overcome those things already. And you'd be surprised because before you thought that if those things ever happen to you, you feel as though you'll die, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die if this happens to me. But you'd be surprised with the things that you are able to live with in your life. And it's a proof of your strength. We have become stronger than we were before, wiser than before, and it has also allowed us to see a side of ourselves that we probably don't know ever existed. So that's my little snippet on how we can start incorporating wabi-sabi when it comes to the stories that we tell ourselves, even the bad stories, because the bad stories aren't really bad stories, but they are part of the story of triumph. Wabi-sabi when it comes to our physique. Let me tell you a story that just happened just a couple of minutes ago. The reason why I actually decided to finally pick up this laptop and give this recording a go, it was because I decided to cut my nails. I know, like, what the hell, Paige? What's up? I don't need to know if you trimmed your nails. I don't need to know about your hygiene. But basically, being a lady, I enjoy having long nails too sometimes. And I decided to cut them, to really trim them down. And to me, it is a sign of dedication. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I decided to pick up my guitar, and I'm really passionate about music. It's been a while since I last picked up my guitar. Occasionally I would pick it up and then put it down, and then it would be days again after I next pick it up. But when I picked it up this time, I decided to cut my nails. And cutting my nails not as I picked my guitar, but with the idea of picking my guitar afterwards, after I cut my nails, is a sign of dedication that I will be doing more of what I love. Spending more time fulfilling the passions that I have in the arts and music. And that is why sometimes, although I wish I could enjoy more of longer nails, being a feminine lady, I trim them down, and that's wabi-sabi right there. Other than that, as I was playing the guitar a while ago, my fingers started really feeling sore. And I thought to myself, oh man, I cannot wait to start growing calluses on my fingertips. Kind of gross, maybe, for some of you. But to me, after a while of playing the guitar, it's a sign that dang, you really are playing hard. You're really spending a lot of time playing the guitar when you start developing those calluses. And me gusta. That's wabi-sabi when it comes to simple things like that. I also thought of something, as I'm filming this right now. As you can see, I have a beauty mark right there. Some people call it beauty mark. Some people might call it a mole. Some people might call it, what is that? Yo, is that a booga? But yeah, it's right there. And I've had it since I was a child. And some people might find it disgusting. But you know what? Looking at this right now, it reminds me that the air that I breathe flows to my heart. It keeps the oxygen working. See, it's like a straight line. I know a lot of people can probably relate to this. When we gain weight and then we finally decide to lose that weight and be more healthier, to become fit, when we start the journey in that healthier lifestyle, oftentimes it leaves unwanted marks, like stretch marks. And although some people might think that it's gross or it's ugly, we should actually start seeing it differently, because it's a sign that you accomplished something for yourself. And that is something to celebrate, to be proud of. I am grateful for my pimples. You may not see it. You probably would think, what pimples are you talking about? But my skin isn't exactly perfect. And before, when I was actually a teenager, I had gazillion of zits. I literally would throw away pictures because I felt so embarrassed. And there was a point in my life where I felt like I was a pimple with a face. Okay, I wasn't a face with pimples. I was a pimple with a face. that was how terrible it was when I was a teenager. And when I look back now with those things, I'm just so excited to share this with you because it literally changed my life. Those days when I was suffering from severe acne, I decided to do a lot of research on how can I take care of my body. Tried a lot of different products. I even tried Proactive. I tried so many things. I did so many research, and right now, having achieved this skin that I have right now, I'm already grateful. It may not exactly be perfect, but looking back, I am so grateful for my zits, my acne, my pimple. All those words, they all sound horrible. Zits, acne, pimple. But I am actually very grateful that I experienced that as a teenager, because it allowed me to seek knowledge, so I can know how to take care of myself better now. And occasionally zits would pop in here and there, and I'm still grateful for them because I know it's a sign of my body. Having learned what I found out before, it's a sign that my body is going through something. Either it's an allergic reaction, or I'm having some digestive issues down there. I'm grateful because my body has a way of telling me that, Paige, something's up. You gotta do something about this, right? Last point before I end this video, my goal right now is to start seeing Wabi-sabi as well when it comes to other people. Because I don't want my growth to just be limited with the betterment of my life right now, but also the improvement of the lives of others. That's why I'm sharing with you guys this video. Not that I'm an expert, but I'm sharing with you the things that I'm learning or the things that I'm changing in my life, because I want to share the things that might be working for me, that's making me feel happier and healthier and more fulfilled with my life. I want to start seeing the beauty or the things that I can start appreciating about them as a being. And I wish you guys can also do the same. Don't forget to, sometimes it's easier to be kind and to appreciate other people more than ourselves. And don't make that mistake, because you are also important. You have to remember that. So yeah, love yourself and love other people. Don't resent anything in your life. All your flaws, all the scars, all the shameful stories, all the guilt. Let us transform them, because it is time to redeem ourselves. We are freaking awesome. And Wabi-sabi, everyone. Wabi-sabi. I don't know what else to say. Just, yeah, Wabi-sabi. So that's it for now. Check out my blog. I'm gonna put the link down below. And let me know as well your insights, what you think we can do to incorporate this more in our daily lives and whatnot. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, that's it.